First, we download the template file, and then we follow the naming convention to name the drawing file at the very beginning. Make sure you have this drawing file saved in the same folder with the other CATIA assembly files. After it, we are going to focus on the title block. First sheet, we're going to focus on the final finished assembly. Make sure you update your name. The other information, we're going to leave them to the later time to update. Switch back to the working view so we can focus on the final finished assembly and the exploded view. Use the isometric view icon to import the final finished assembly. Continue to use the isometric view icon to import the exploded view. Make sure under the applications, you select the exploded view first, and then you will be able to generate the exploded view on the drawing sheet. Next, we're going to label the parts. Before we do that, we have to make sure the primary view is the exploded view. So double-click the frame, make sure you can see the right color. Reduce the scale by half, so you have enough space for the bill of material at the later time. Go to Insert, Generation, Balloon Generation to label each unique part. Now we're going to insert the bill of material. Make sure you can change the font size and style. Double-click each cell twice to edit the cell. Double-click it once and use the vertical or the horizontal bar to adjust the size of each column or the row. Depends on the name of the part you saved at the very beginning. You may generate uppercase or lowercase letters. It doesn't matter. Later on, we can choose a different font style to change all the content to the uppercase. The font style we're going to choose is Copperplate Gothic Light. Carefully make your selection to see the uppercase letters. Use the Shift key to adjust the position of the bill of material. This is the first sheet. Right-click to the properties from there to update the sheet name. And then we're going to go to Insert, Sheets, New Sheet to generate the second sheet and update the sheet name. Make sure you give the unique name to each sheet. Continue, go to the sheet background to update the title block. This is going to be the subassembly. Use the Shift key to adjust the position of each text box. Switch back to the working view. Continue to use the isometric view icon to first import the subassembly. Continue to use the isometric view icon to import the exploded view. Again, make sure you select the exploded view first and then you're going to see the correct exploded view in the drawing sheet. Before you label the parts, make sure you double-click the frame of the exploded view so you can make the exploded view to be the current primary view. Continue, go to Generation, Balloon Generation to label each unique part of the subassembly. Continue, go to Generation, Beautiful Material to generate the beautiful material. Change the font size, font style, and update the size of the beautiful material. Double-click the cell twice to edit each cell. Double-click the cell once to adjust the size of the cell. To change the content to the uppercase, make sure you select the copper plate Gothic light. Remember to go back to the sheet background to update the title block. Here we use the scale as 1:1. And this is the second sheet. Make sure you update the sheet number 2/2. Switch back to the working view. Always double check and make sure you have the clear and accurate title block. Ctrl S, you can save the work. We can use a Save As, choose the type as PDF to save both sheets into a PDF files. You can check all the files in this folder now. Look, there's one TXT file. The TXT file was actually created when we created this beautiful material. You can save the property into a TXT file. At a later time, you will be able to review the properties in this TXT file. It is optional. Now we can right-click the folder name, use Send to create this compressed zip file. We can click the Submit Assignment icon, choose Click Submit Assignment. From the upper right corner, you can see the submission information.